Well, a very good morning from Glen Coe Mountain Resort and day 6 of the West Highland Way with baggage transfer. So good morning, it's day 6 of the West Highland Way using baggage transfer. I'm currently at the Glen Coe Mountain Resort. It's a late start just now, it's 9 o'clock. I know it's going to be a short day. I arrived too early for the Blackwater campsite last year, so I'm leaving that wee bit later. Having a rest in the morning. I'm going to go and grab some breakfast before I head down the hill to Kingshouse, along to the Devil's Staircase and then up and over into Kinlochleven. As you can see from behind me, it's going to be just yet another absolutely cracking day. Well, that's me fueled up. I've had a roll of black pudding and tatty scone and a cup of coffee, and I'm ready to head now. So today we're heading down to the Kingshouse Hotel, and then along the bottom of one of my favourite mountains to camp on, Beinn Chrulaiste, and then up the Devil's Staircase using those switchback zigzags, and then over and down into Kinlochleven. Now, last year I left a bit, well, I left as late as I'm leaving today, which is 9:30, and I made it down to the Blackwater campsite for about 2 o'clock. Now, if I'd bothered to read the email from the Blackwater campsite, I would have known that check-in is at the earliest 3 o'clock. Arrived too soon. So, I'm not rushing today. I'm going to take my time, enjoy this beautiful weather we've been given again. Although it is a little more overcast today, but I can't complain. It's still not raining. And yeah, just take my time as we head over the very short distance and into Kinlochleven. Right, next stop is the Kingshouse Hotel. There we go. Waiting for us at the bottom here. We've got Chad and Kim. Good morning. I'm ready. Oh, we've got quite the group ahead of us here today. Well, just like in 2021, there's a massive group of Belgian school pupils on their final hurrah at the end of their school years, which I think is quite cool. This is a great way to send off your senior school years. So yeah, this next shot with the drone, it's going to have a lot of people in it because there's about 30, 40 of them. Here's some drone footage of Glen Coe. Well, that's me. I've made it the 4 miles along from the Glen Coe mountain resort, and now begins the Devil's Staircase, which is going to take us up to about 450 metres, I think it is, and we're going to have Chrulaiste more at the back of us. Yeah, it's turned into another good morning, if not a little breezy, which is good, because we're about to start warming up as we head up the zigzags on the Devil's Staircase. Right, let's get this done. Actually, I'm saying that, we've now got 35 school pupils getting their jackets on and getting ready to go. Do we let them go first? No, let's try and beat them to the top. Right, off we go. Scratch that. They got their backpacks on before I could get across the road. So I'm going to have a seat on this bench while we wait for them to get a bit further up the hill. Sorry for the wind noise. The microphone again is packed, and I'm going to have a look at that when I get home, no doubt. Anyway, apologies for the wind noise. So this is Julian from Julian's Mini Adventures.
Yes, hello.
Check out his channel. He's just one of many YouTubers that we've met along the way. He's walking it as a recce for you and the wife, aren't you?
Any luck, yes.
With any luck. I've just been for a quick dunk in the river. I promised myself I was going to do that today, and it feels glorious. So I've got the shoes back on, and I'm going to get the pack on and head my way down into Kinlochleven. Hopefully I'm not too early for the campsite this year. I won't blame Blackwater campsite if I am, but yeah, it's been another short day and I've treated myself to a dunk in this wee stream. Right, pack on and time to get going. Well, hopefully you'll hear me over the wind. That's me cleared the mountain path that came from the start of the Devil's Staircase, and we're now on the access road that takes, well, it's the workers up to the dam, so it's basically a road all the way down. But yeah, if you want to see this in more depth, you probably want to go and check out the 2024 Kingshouse to Kinlochleven video that I did last year. As I say, this year I'm kind of focusing on how I feel and the pros and cons of doing baggage transfer. So this video won't be as in-depth as other videos I might have done. The weather's certainly better than other videos I've done, but anyway. So yeah, just a few miles to go now on this road, and we'll be down to Blackwater, and where I can get my tent set up and then go and get something to eat for dinner. Well, I've done it again. I've arrived into Kinlochleven a bit too early. Just along past the Blackwater campsite is where you'll pick up your bags. Now this one, again, not secure. But anyway, let's see if the bag's in there. Let's have a look. Ah, here we go. This is my bag. Right, time to go and get myself checked in and set up. Well, that's me. I'm down by the river in Kinlochleven and I'm about to head for dinner. Today's been a relatively quick one. We left Glen Coe at 10 o'clock this morning and reached the By the Way campsite by 2:15. So just be aware of that. If you're doing that as your day 6, you might not need as much time as you might think. So take it easy. The Devil's Staircase could take it out of you. Anyway, I'm going to get myself some dinner from the Highland getaway, and then I need to be back at the tent for 7:45, because unless you're a Falkirk fan, you'll not be interested in what's happening tonight, which is Falkirk versus Ayr United. We could be very close to clinching the league, so I know that's not of interest to any of you, but it is to me. So I'm going to head back and watch that tonight. So this has been day 6 of the West Highland Way with baggage transfer. Join us tomorrow for day 7 and our final day down into Fort William. I'm going to go get my dinner, and all that remains to be said is go create your own adventures, and we'll see you on the next one.